The baby ever do be a 2 years so. Ya called down cried and near to me. You drew Koforidua so the end just you would ya cry, and no see a from near man. Near man so 20 years too. They say short to go, create Yabi. Jamsaf and the Passy of China for Fabiba. From higher day. Let me say Koforidua the grand and the Abbot says Koforidua higher than Papa. And people near man Swaji baby. Yes, sentinel and a holiday, Aji baby.
Women Forum program, where there will be short speeches in that's called to come and give
Mr. Boate Addo, of this region, Madam Kate Jenfua. We also have here Nana Addo, of course, and the current chairman of the NPP is here in the person of the economic
nice organizer, Mr. Dompre,
that we aspire for, all the resources that we have, if we are not able to check corruption, all that we do will come to naught. We will not be able to make progress if we do not check corruption. Indeed, all the pundits across the world, whether it's the World Bank or IMF or think tanks, have intimated that corruption is the major canker that has plagued the whole of Africa and for that matter Ghana. And so on December 7th, we are sending this message loud and clear to them. And to be able to fight corruption, we need a leader who is incorruptible. We need a leader who has never been corrupt before. We need a leader who is not corrupt. We need a leader who will never be corrupt. Leadership by example. So the next president of Ghana should be a person who has no stint, who has no record, who has no affiliation, and who has nothing to do with corruption. It is important. We are going to demand for it. We are going to insist on it. We are going to scrutinize it, and we are going to challenge all the presidential candidates. Emphatically and unequivocally that in these elections, we want to compare our presidential candidate Nana Addo Akuffo to the presidential candidate of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, on corruption. We want to put Akuffo here and put John Mahama there. Which one of them can test the corruption standard? I want to say in all modesty and humility that I can say with pride and without any sense of equivocation that for almost 40 years that Nana Addo Akuffo has been on the forefront of Ghanaian politics. Nana Akuffo has never been corrupt, he is not corrupt, and he will never be corrupt. I'm not talking about a corrupt allegation that has been proven. Not even an allegation has been leveled against when it comes to corruption. Never in the history of our country have we ever heard somebody making an allegation that Akuffo has conducted himself in this corrupt act or that corrupt act, has bought this or bought that. Not even an allegation. That is the point we are making. When you meet a member of TEN, look into his eyes and ask him, can you also say that your presidential candidate has never had anything to do with corruption? Can you say so? I want to give you a few facts. So have been presented to the Parliament of Ghana, STS. The late President Mills told the August House of Parliament that then Vice President John Mahama was going to hit the last nail into the coffin somewhere abroad. STS who was the promoter of STS? Amajaro. We recall companies were banned in Ghana because they had engaged in some malpractices in respect of the cocoa industry. What? Two last issues. Wanomi is key. Wanomi is critical to NDC or MPP. It's not about where you come from. It's about Ghana. If you are here and you have not made up your mind in respect of which political party you intend to vote for on December 7th, Wyoming is good enough a reason for you to vote against the National Democratic Congress. Because it is annoying. All of us students of Ghana, we know how we suffer before we pay our school fees. The NDC government is in court as we speak today. All the state apparatus and machinery at the disposal of the government, the president, the vice president, Minister of Interior, Police Service, Ghana Armed Forces, all of those powers that have invested in the government of Ghana. The NDC government is in court making the claim to the courts of Ghana that one individual, regardless of all those powers, that individual has defrauded the government, not 1 million cedis, not 1 billion cedis, not 100 billion, 510 billion.
Parliamentary candidates for
and hope that they will come and put in policies that will clear our hardships, isn't it? We don't vote for governments who will come in and compound our living standards or will compound our hardships. As a mother and a sister, we are all aware of what is happening here today in Ghana. High cost of living. Our mothers cannot even pay our school fees. Our fathers struggle to get jobs and to put food on our tables. We strive to make ourselves better people for this country. And as a youthful person, you should avert your mind to all these hardships that your parents go through to make you a better person. After going through all that, you have the hope that one day when you step out of school, there will be a better opportunity out there for you so that you can pay back what your parents and society and the nation has given you. But what we find here in Ghana today, you finish your tertiary education and there are no jobs. You finish tertiary education and for the first time in the history of this country, we have graduate unemployment. You finish tertiary education and there are no job opportunities out there. That is why today, why are graduates not employed? The youth of this country, I am pleading with you as a youthful person, as a bigger sister and as a mother, that this country needs someone who will restore hopes in the lives of the youth, who will give us the light and who believes that he can nurture this country and create opportunities so that the best that can come from you can benefit this country.
Back to NIPIC. I'll come to that. As of 2000, if you went to the bank to borrow money, the interest rate was 50%. Obima 100 Ghana, or Jinsimu 50 Ghana. That's what we had in Ghana. As at the time we left office, the economy in 2008 grew at 3.7%. When the NPP came into power, we transformed Ghana. We liberalized the financial sector. All these banks you see today came into being when the NPP came into office. There was access to credit. Have you guys forgotten when banks will call you and say, come for loans? It was under the NPP that banks will chase you with loans. All of that has changed. Now the NBC is making a lot of noise. They are telling us the economy is growing. As of 2011, the economy grew at 14%. To the uninitiated, that is what we call in economics jobless growth.